You want to do a little cat talk here? Not that there's much NHL hockey going on, but there's the Four Nations tournament that started last night. Give us a little cat talk. Cat talk. You watching Will's video?
Will almost let it go.
He doesn't look good, does he?
No, yeah, he's scared.
Yeah.
That's the I'm a grown man scared face.
Would you do the Blue Angels like Gino did? Would you go up in one of those?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd bungee jump, I'd skydive, like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm a Christian.
But bungee jumping is stupid, right?
Yeah,
very
that's
dumb.
ridiculous.
Going up with the Blue Angels is dumb.
No.
I want to get to G7.
But that's technological marvels. It's getting to experience something that mostly no one on Earth will ever experience, which is going faster than the speed of sound. Most people will never experience that in their lives. Anyone can bungee jump, as evidenced by the line of people in Orlando ready to bungee jump. That has no appeal to me at all. I've done the slingshot ride before, and that was dumb.
Yeah.
I'm angry that I ever did that. I did that at the South Florida Fair because my kid wanted to do it. I did that for a radio bit, I think. I did that for back when I was working in West Palm. But I don't ever want to go in a hot air balloon. I don't ever want to go hang gliding. I don't ever want to go what's the paragliding?
Parasailing.
Never ever want to do that. The Blue Angels I would do though, because again, to me, if you can just walk up to someone on the beach and sign a piece of paper and you're allowed to do it, all right. Then you really got to. What is Shams wearing on ESPN right now? With these leather jackets, all these personalities, these Rob Pelinkas, these Sham Sharanias. What are people doing with these heavy leather jackets on TV? What am I missing?
I'm trying to be cool.
Where's the good old quarter zips that we used to enjoy on the Manning cast?
Wow,
look at it. You see what he's wearing? What is it?
They're on the Manning cast.
He looks like the Fonz.
He looks like the Fonz. He's got the white undershirt on. He's got the hair greased back, and he's got the leather jacket. I don't. I guess I'm too old.
Shams of Anarchy.
That's pretty good. I would tweet that. That's pretty good. If you can just line up. What's that?
No, to the point you're talking about. Fear is fake. Danger is real.
You waited a long time to get that in, huh?
You're scared to parasail and all that, but it's not dangerous because so many people do it.
Yeah, I have no desire to, and that doesn't make it any less
because
dangerous.
You're scared. Because you're scared.
The risk reward isn't worth it for me. I'm not scared.
You're scared.
I'm not scared.
You're scared. That's why you're not doing it. Fear is in your mind. Danger's real.
Yeah, but I don't fear it.
That's why people. No, you do fear it. That's why you don't want to do it.
I don't fear it.
If I'm on
the beach to spend an hour of my day getting dragged around by a speedboat in a harness that's pulling up on my tallywhacker, it doesn't interest me at all. It just doesn't interest me.
But it's your
hot air balloon.
I'm scared of.
Hot air balloon. I'm scared of.
You're scared. All the stuff, anything that you want to do, you're scared of. And fear is not real. Fear is in your mind. Danger is real, and that's not dangerous because, to your point, thousands of people do it. It can't be that dangerous.
Well, no, that's not true at all. It can still be.
It's very true.
Thousands of people. No, it's not true.
More people die driving to the gas station than parasailing or bungee jumping or skydiving.
More people drive.
No, it's. I'm telling you, you're scared. You're scared.
No.
You don't want to admit it. It's a testosterone thing. Y'all are scared of it.
I'm not scared of thing. I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with fear. I don't want to get dragged around by a speedboat. It doesn't seem appealing to me by any stretch of the imagination.
It's very fun. I've done it dozens of times.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, scary.
You're saying parasailing is a lot of fun?
It is. It's fun because you're up there. They
It's
drag
not.
you around the boat. You're looking down on things.
It's not.
Yeah, it's
I could see skydiving. Like that's something. You're right. I'm scared to skydive, but
Right,
I'm
but you'll
petrified of
experience
heights.
something that we're not meant to experience, which is flight.
Right. I would love to
yes.
do that. I would love to
But
build
you're
up the
scary.
courage to do that. I'm scared, 100%. But parasailing, I'm not afraid. Am I going to fall in the water? Whatever. I know how to swim. It just doesn't seem fun. Hoch's
There's
right.
nothing fun. No one ever goes parasailing and
It's
says, "I want to
fun.
do that again."
Never.
No,
I've
you're
been
the only
dozens.
person.
I've been dozens of times.
On Earth that's gone dozens of times. You're the only person. That's why they don't sell like monthly club cards.
I got
or
a
something.
membership. I got a parasail membership. When I get to Jamaica, they say parasail man. I say, "What's up, baby?"
You're the one guy. You're the one. No one has ever done it a second time. They don't even ask you when you get to the parasail stand, "Have you done this before?" Because we don't have to go over all the rules. They know you've never done it before. Because if you've done it before, you're never in line to do it a second time.
Parasail man. What it is, baby? He's gonna ride 7 times.
They have spotters at the airport. He's back. He's back. Man your stations. Man your stations. Parasail man is back. Have you done a hot air balloon?
Yes. That's
I
fun.
have no desire to do that. That doesn't. I would like to see everything from that vantage point, but man, you can't tell me that the guy with like one rope is controlling the entire balloon. We saw the Hindenburg.
Because you're scared of the
Yes,
one rope.
I'm scared of that.
Fear.
Yes, I am.
I'm
That
telling
I
you,
said.
and that's a mental fear.
That's a totally
It's just
different
scary.
conversation.
Y'all are scared of these things. You don't want to say it. I'm not interested. Same parasail is the same thing. It's the vantage
I just
point of
said to
being
you,
high.
I'm interested
Look
in
at
seeing
everybody.
things from that vantage point,
I
but
know.
I don't want to risk gravity, which, by the way, is 100%.
Gravity's real.
Gravity is real. It's 100%. So if you fall out of that little bucket, you lose.
But if a snake bites you on your ankle that's poisonous, you die.
That's right. And I try to go out of my way not to voluntarily tap dance around poisonous snakes, which is that's the same thing as signing up for the hot air balloon. If I stumble into a hot air balloon, I was just walking to the beach and all of a sudden I'm in a hot air balloon. I didn't mean to be. Okay, it happens. But if I sign up, I'm signing waivers. I'm watching a videotape that was recorded in 1987 to show you what happens. Like, no, that ain't for me.
Fear is fake. Danger is real.
We got you. We got you.
So make sure
Hot
you
air
understand
balloons,
that.
they can disappear. Like they have a propensity to just get taken away by the wind.
This is true.
Just into nowhere.
That's right. Into the ether. No one ever hears from them again. Happens all the time.
A lie.
Happens all the time.
No, it doesn't happen all the time.
All the time.
Just goes off and disappears.
It goes off. It disappears. It's a balloon. Can't control where a balloon goes.
Y'all are scary.
You're stupid.
Y'all are scary. This is so behind my house.
Again, I'm going to disconnect you. If you say that stupid phrase again, we're disconnecting you.
Fear fake, that's real. But even behind my house, like I'll get in the lake behind my house. I do it all the time. I swim in the canal, and everybody's amazed by it. They're like, "There's gators in there." I'm like, "No, there's not gators. You don't see a gator. It's nothing around. Why do you think there's a gator in here? We're in Florida. No, you're scared of gators, but there's no real danger in this canal. We can swim in this canal all we want. There's nothing around here to eat us." That's the fear of South Florida water and the real danger of alligators.
Can't be real. This cannot be real. Of course, there's gators in Florida waterways.
There's not any in the canal. Actually, it's like the people that are scared to jump off a boat in the ocean. Oh, there's sharks out here. Do you see a shark? That
doesn't mean that they're not out there.
It's 100%. It means there's not sharks out here.
What? What is happening here?
So every single lake in South Florida has a big alligator in it that's going to eat you.
There's probably a good chance, yes.
There's not a good chance.
You're saying if you don't see something, it's not there?
If you don't see an alligator in the lake, they breathe air. There's not an alligator in that canal. I swim in canals constantly.
Well,
God.
we know how you're going out. I mean, hey, listen, keep
Y'all
that
are
same
scary.
intensity when the thing's rolling you down to the bottom. Keep that same thought
I
process.
jump out in the middle of the ocean.
Cover your eyes.
Jump
Go, I don't see you, Gator, so you don't.
out in the middle, 30, 40 miles out. If it's too hot, I jump off the boat. And I do it for the look of it. You know, it's pretty cool. But I jump in the ocean and swim around. And everybody's so scared. And I'm like, have you seen a shark recently? You're just
That
scared
is where
that
they
sharks
live. You would
might be
acknowledge in
around.
the ocean. You would acknowledge they live in the ocean.
But if I see one, I'm not gonna jump on his head and grab his eye and poke him.
Well, it's kind of their MO, right? Is not to be seen until they've eaten you. Like,
no, y'all are scary, man. Y'all are scary. That's the problem. That's why my life's fulfilled.
Why exactly are you jumping in canals? I grew up with a canal right behind my house.
You'd never go that in a million years.
My parents had a
He's
pool.
a bitch.
No.
Crowder, you live in a mansion with a pool. You have high ceilings. I've seen these videos of you doing TikToks. You have a beautiful pool in your backyard. Why don't you just jump in the pool? What the hell are you jumping in a dirty-ass canal for?
I mean, remember,
Because
this is a guy who dug holes in his backyard as a child for fun.
And I need to. Whenever my grill goes bad or my kids' bikes they outgrow their bikes, I got to drag the bike down to the bottom of the canal and put it in my wreck for my fish can live, so I can
decorate it properly.
Yeah, decorate my wreck properly.
Yeah. All right, that's your cat talk.
Y'all are scary.
Victor texts me. Channing is having a John Renshaw moment.
Y'all
I believe Victor is correct here. Do you see a cat? Do you see a cat around you? You see a cat?
So if you're in any state where an alligator could be present, you're scared to swim.
No.
So why wouldn't you get in the canal?
Well, first of all, it's a canal. Because, I mean, there's beautiful beachfront in Florida, and there's also pools, very nice chlorinated pools. So the canal is so far down on my list of places that I want to go swimming.
Do you get in the ocean? Do you walk into the ocean?
Why don't I jump in a canal?
Do you ever go in the ocean in up in Boca?
Yeah.
Oh, there might be a shark right there.
I know. And they have lifeguards, and they're looking for them. And when there is a shark, they do a shark warning.
You're scared of water. That's the difference. I
literally just said to you, I'm in the ocean. I don't know what you're saying.
So you're not scared of the ocean, but you're scared of the canal and the lake. It's crazy.
I don't want to swim in a canal. Am I a caveman? What am I doing in the canal? Like what? I'm not following. Why on earth would I need to go into a canal?
Well, honestly, I go into canals because I can check and see the bottom, so I can see the how deep it is, so I know where to fish and where the fish would sit. So I can kind of, observe fishing areas of canals, and I go down there with goggles and check them out.
He thinks he's like Tom Hanks in Castaway. he's got the stick, and he's got like a man-made shirt, and can you imagine? Oh yeah, I live a mile from the beautiful Boca Raton beach. Laura, I'm gonna go hop in the canal on 4th Street. I want to cool off this afternoon. And then I might eat some berries that I find on a bush growing out of the canal. Nah, I don't want to go to Playa Bowls for a nice acai. I'm just gonna eat some of these berries over here by the canal, the F4 canal. Yeah, I'll be fine. They're very, very good looking berries.
It's funny you say that. My orange tree is throwing some little oranges already this year. I'll bring y'all some.
So bizarre. Like I have to observe the canal. Yeah. Like what is this? The Oregon Trail?
He doesn't do any of this stuff. He's such a liar. He wouldn't know where the canal was if you gave it to him on MapQuest. He couldn't find a canal near his house.
I swim in the canal behind my house.
No
I
chance.
call it Lake Crowder. I think I'm the only one that calls it Lake Crowder because it's a whole neighborhood lake, but I prospect. That's what it's called. I'm prospecting my area, my water prospect.
Did we have anything for Cat Talk? Did you say the sponsor? Are we good to go?
I have not said the sponsor. Cat Talk, brought to you by my good friends at Hollywood Kia. Get the star treatment at Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia deal in all Florida. We want to see you in a Hollywood Kia and shop online at hollywoodkia.com.
All right, watch the Four Nations tonight. There's your Cat Talk. Headlines real quick with Solana, brought to you by Durrell Kia. Choose from over 500 new Kia models in inventory like the Sportage, Sorento, and Telluride. And remember, when it comes to Kia, the great deals are at Durrell Kia.
Andrew Wiggins out tonight for the Miami Heat.
I'll take the under.
He has a stomach illness. They have to get to the bottom of this, man.
No, I'm telling you, I had it. Like it's going around and it's contagious, but you don't get it till a few days after. So he's with all those teammates or whatever. Everybody's getting it. Yeah.
But Hawk, I mean, you drink Yoo-Hoo and eat salmon out of a packet. Like these are
for lunch.
Top-notch. Yeah, I believe it. These are top-notch professional athletes. Like a little stomach bug is slowing them down. Come on, get it together.
You haven't experienced the norovirus the way the rest of us men have.
Solana goes to the hospital for jet lag, Hawk.
Yeah, and you lose your tooth every couple months.
My tooth been in for a while now.
It's not something to brag about.
One fell out because I was eating a Laffy Taffy recently, and one popped out on this side.
My cat.
Fear is fake. Danger is real.
If you missed it last night, the Heat, they lost. It was embarrassing.
Right, maybe you turned it off after 3 quarters. You said, well, they got this one.
Well, they didn't.
I wish I would have turned it off. That was
I was just watching I needed one junk 3 from Andrew Wiggins because he had 13 points. I had over 15 and a half. One junk 3. Nothing.
Crazy. Bam is listed as questionable. He bumped knees yesterday with Niko Jovic. Duncan missed yesterday's game. He's probable with the illness. Terry Rozier still out. Kevin Love, personal reasons, out. Andrew Wiggins out because of an illness. Canada won yesterday 4-3 in overtime. And the Jets announced officially they are moving on from Aaron Rodgers. Your weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Call them 866-954-MORE. YourAccidentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Partly cloudy. Tonight the lows will be in the mid-70s. That is your weather.
That was a delightful segment. There are many, many texts asking us to check on Crowder during the commercial break that maybe he's having some sort of episode.
I'm fine. I'm trying to explain to y'all life, but y'all don't want to hear it.
If life is...
We can't relitigate this, Solana. We cannot relitigate this. We have to take a break because Will Manso is going to join us. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back with a little more Hochman and Baker Act.
Fear is fake. Accidents are real. You got to have your go-to accident attorneys at the best in the world.